What if I tell you that the person you see in the mirror is not you, but a character you have chosen to play in the game of life? Your true self cannot be seen with the eyes. Your true self is not bound by time and space. Your true self is an infinite awareness that can be present in the moment. Your true self is an endless intelligence that is completely eternal and will never taste death. But there is one question. Why are we limited and not connected to our true selves? How can we connect with this boundless power within us? If you seek answers to these questions, be sure to listen to this audiobook to the end.
Breaking Free: Steps to Exiting the Matrix and Living Authentically. Copyright 2024 NLP Radio Inc. Chapter 1: Understanding the Matrix. What is the Matrix? What is the Matrix? This is a question that many people have asked themselves at some point in their lives. The Matrix, as described in the popular movie of the same name, is a simulated reality that has been constructed by machines to control and manipulate human beings. In this reality, people are unaware that they are living in a simulation and are instead led to believe that their lives are real. The Matrix is a metaphor for the systems of control and manipulation that exist in our society, keeping us trapped in a cycle of conformity and complacency. So why should we want to get out of the Matrix? The answer is simple. Because living authentically and free from the constraints of societal conditioning is the key to true happiness and fulfillment. When we are stuck in the Matrix, we are living according to someone else's rules and expectations, instead of following our own desires and passions. We are disconnected from our true selves and are unable to reach our full potential. By breaking free from the Matrix, we can reclaim our power and live a life that is true to who we are. But how can we get out of the Matrix? The first step is to become aware of the ways in which we are being controlled and manipulated. This means questioning the beliefs and values that have been imposed upon us by society and recognizing the ways in which they are limiting our potential. Once we have gained this awareness, we can begin to make conscious choices that align with our authentic selves and break free from the constraints of the Matrix. Breaking free from the Matrix is not an easy task, as it requires courage, determination, and a willingness to embrace change. It means stepping out of our comfort zones and facing the unknown with an open mind and heart. It means letting go of the fear and insecurity that have kept us trapped in the Matrix and trusting in our own inner guidance to lead us towards a life of authenticity and freedom. In the end, breaking free from the Matrix is a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. It is a process of shedding the layers of conditioning and conformity that have kept us small and limited, and stepping into our true power and potential. By taking the steps to exit the Matrix and live authentically, we can create a life that is truly our own, filled with purpose, passion, and joy. Why should we get out of the Matrix? In order to understand why we should get out of the Matrix, it is crucial to first understand what the Matrix is. The Matrix, in this context, refers to the societal norms, expectations, and constructs that dictate how we should live our lives. It is a system that keeps us trapped in a cycle of conformity, preventing us from living authentically and pursuing our true passions and desires. By breaking free from the Matrix, we can finally break away from the limitations that have been placed upon us and live our lives on our own terms. One of the key reasons why we should get out of the Matrix is the impact it has on our mental and emotional well-being. Living within the confines of the Matrix can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction, anxiety, and depression as we struggle to conform to societal expectations that may not align with our true selves. By breaking free from the Matrix, we can alleviate these negative emotions and instead experience a sense of liberation and fulfillment that comes from living authentically. Furthermore, by stepping out of the Matrix, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and opportunities that were previously unavailable to us. When we break free from societal constraints and expectations, we are free to explore our passions, follow our dreams, and create a life that is truly fulfilling and meaningful to us. This newfound sense of freedom and empowerment can lead to a greater sense of purpose and satisfaction in our lives. So, how can we get out of the matrix? The first step is to recognize and acknowledge the ways in which we have been conditioned by society to conform to its norms and expectations. Once we are aware of these limitations, we can begin to question them and challenge the beliefs that hold us back. By actively seeking out new perspectives, exploring our passions, and embracing our true selves, we can begin to break free from the matrix and live authentically. In conclusion, breaking free from the matrix is essential for those who want to live their lives differently and break away from the constraints of societal expectations. By stepping out of the matrix, we can experience a sense of liberation, fulfillment, and empowerment that comes from living authentically and pursuing our true passions and desires. It is only by breaking free from the matrix that we can truly live our lives on our own terms and create a life that is truly fulfilling and meaningful to us. Recognizing the signs of being stuck in the matrix. As you begin your journey to break free from the confines of the matrix and live authentically, it is crucial to first recognize the signs that indicate you may be stuck in this illusory world. One of the most telling signs is a sense of disconnection from your true self and your deepest desires. If you feel like you are living a life that is not aligned with your values and passions, it may be a sign that you have become trapped in the matrix. Another common sign of being stuck in the matrix is a feeling of emptiness or dissatisfaction, despite outward signs of success or achievement. If you find yourself constantly seeking external validation or material possessions to fill a void within yourself, it may be time to reevaluate your priorities and break free from the mindset that keeps you trapped in this artificial reality. Additionally, if you notice a pattern of negative or self-destructive thoughts and behaviors that keep you stuck in a cycle of unhappiness and discontent, it is important to recognize that these patterns are not serving your highest good. By acknowledging these patterns and taking steps to break free from them, you can begin to reclaim your power and live a more fulfilling and authentic life. It is also important to pay attention to the ways in which the matrix influences your perceptions and beliefs about yourself and the world around you. If you find yourself constantly comparing yourself to others, feeling inadequate, or believing that success and happiness are defined by external standards, it may be a sign that you have internalized the limiting beliefs of the matrix. By challenging these beliefs and embracing a more expansive and empowering mindset, you can begin to free yourself from the constraints of the matrix and live a life that is truly your own. In conclusion, recognizing the signs of being stuck in the matrix is the first step towards breaking free and living authentically. By paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and questioning the beliefs that keep you trapped in this artificial reality, you can begin to reclaim your power and create a life that is aligned with your true self. Remember, the journey to exiting the matrix may be challenging, but the rewards of living authentically are well worth the effort. Chapter 2: Breaking Free from the Matrix. Awakening to your true self. In order to break free from the constraints of the matrix and live authentically, it is essential to awaken to your true self. The matrix is a system of control that has been put in place to keep us complacent and obedient. It is designed to keep us in a state of fear and confusion, preventing us from realizing our full potential. By awakening to your true self, you can begin to see through the illusions of the matrix and take back control of your life. But what exactly does it mean to awaken to your true self? It means recognizing that you are more than just a physical body living in a material world. You are a spiritual being with unlimited potential and power. When you awaken to your true self, you begin to see the world in a different light. You start to question the beliefs and assumptions that have been imposed on you by society and begin to forge your own path. One of the main reasons why it is so important to awaken to your true self is because the matrix thrives on keeping us in a state of unconsciousness. When we are unaware of our true nature and potential, we are easily manipulated and controlled. By awakening to your true self, you can break free from the chains of the matrix and start living a life that is aligned with your true purpose and values. So how can you awaken to your true self and break free from the matrix? It starts with self-reflection and introspection. Take the time to examine your beliefs, values, and desires. Ask yourself why you think the way you do and whether those beliefs are truly serving your highest good. By questioning the status quo and challenging the beliefs that have been imposed on you, you can begin to awaken to your true self and live a life that is authentic and fulfilling. In conclusion, awakening to your true self is the first step towards breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. By recognizing your true nature and potential, you can begin to see through the illusions of the matrix and take back control of your life. It may not be an easy journey, but it is a journey worth taking for those who want to live differently and escape the confines of the matrix. Remember, you have the power to create the life you desire. All you have to do is awaken to your true self and take the first step towards freedom, letting go of limiting beliefs and conditioning. In order to break free from the matrix and live authentically, one must first confront and release the limiting beliefs and conditioning that have kept them trapped in a cycle of conformity and mediocrity. These beliefs are often deeply ingrained in our subconscious minds, stemming from childhood experiences, societal norms, and cultural expectations. They serve to restrict our potential and keep us playing small, afraid to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace our true selves. To begin the process of letting go of these limiting beliefs, one must first become aware of them. This requires a willingness to look deep within oneself and identify the patterns of thinking and behavior that are holding them back. It may be helpful to journal or meditate on these beliefs, exploring where they originated and how they have shaped one's perception of themselves and the world around them. Once these limiting beliefs have been identified, it is important to challenge them and replace them with empowering beliefs that support one's growth and evolution. This may require seeking out new experiences, perspectives, and knowledge that contradict the old beliefs and open up new possibilities for living a more authentic and fulfilling life. Surrounding oneself with positive influences and supportive individuals can also help to reinforce these new beliefs and encourage personal growth and transformation. Letting go of limiting beliefs and conditioning is a process that takes time, patience, and dedication. It requires a willingness to confront the parts of ourselves that we may not want to acknowledge and a commitment to change and personal growth. By releasing these old patterns and embracing new beliefs that align with our true selves, we can begin to break free from the matrix and live a life of purpose, passion, and authenticity. In doing so, we can reclaim our power and create a reality that is in alignment with our deepest desires and truest selves. By letting go of limiting beliefs and conditioning, we can liberate ourselves from the constraints of the matrix and step into a new way of being that is defined by freedom, creativity, and self-expression. It is through this process of transformation that we can truly break free and live the life we were meant to live. Taking responsibility for your own life. In order to truly break free from the constraints of the matrix and live authentically, it is crucial to take responsibility for your own life. This means recognizing that you have the power to make choices and take actions that will lead you down a path of true fulfillment and happiness. By acknowledging that you are the captain of your own ship, you can begin to break free from the chains that have kept you stuck in a cycle of conformity and mediocrity. One of the first steps in taking responsibility for your own life is to understand what the matrix is and why it is important to break free from it. The matrix is a metaphorical system of control that keeps individuals trapped in a cycle of conformity, consumerism, and false beliefs. It is a societal construct that dictates how we should live, think, and behave, often leading us away from our true selves and our authentic desires. By recognizing the matrix for what it is, you can begin to see the ways in which it has been holding you back from living a life that is truly fulfilling and meaningful. Once you have identified the ways in which the matrix has been influencing your life, The next step is to take action to break free from its grip. This may involve making difficult choices, confronting your fears, and stepping outside of your comfort zone. It may also require you to question the beliefs and values that have been ingrained in you since childhood, and to challenge the status quo in order to create a life that is aligned with your true desires and passions. Breaking free from the matrix is not an easy process, but it is a necessary one if you want to live authentically and find true happiness and fulfillment. By taking responsibility for your own life, you are empowering yourself to create the life you truly desire, rather than settling for a life that has been dictated to you by external forces. It is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation, but one that is well worth the effort in order to live a life that is truly your own. In conclusion, taking responsibility for your own life is a crucial step in breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. By recognizing the ways in which the matrix has been influencing your life and taking action to break free from its grip, you can begin to create a life that is aligned with your true desires and passions. It may be a challenging journey, but it is one that is essential for those who want to live differently and break free from the constraints of societal norms. Remember, you have the power to create the life you desire. All you have to do is take responsibility and start living authentically. Chapter 3: Steps to Exiting the Matrix. Cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness. Cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness is crucial for those seeking to break free from the confines of the matrix and live authentically. The matrix, in this context, refers to the societal norms, expectations, and conditioning that can limit our true potential and keep us trapped in a cycle of conformity. By becoming more self-aware and practicing mindfulness, individuals can begin to unravel the layers of programming that have been imposed on them and start to live a life that is true to their own values and beliefs. One of the first steps in cultivating self-awareness is to take a step back and examine our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors without judgment. This process of self-reflection allows us to uncover the subconscious patterns and conditioning that may be influencing our decisions and actions. By becoming aware of these patterns, we can begin to challenge and reframe them, ultimately leading to a greater sense of empowerment and autonomy. Mindfulness is another essential tool for those looking to break free from the matrix. By practicing mindfulness, individuals can learn to live in the present moment, free from the distractions and pressures of society. This practice allows us to tune into our inner selves and connect with our true desires and intentions, rather than being swayed by external influences. In order to truly exit the matrix and live authentically, it is essential to cultivate a daily practice of self-awareness and mindfulness. This may involve activities such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. By making these practices a regular part of our routine, we can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning that have kept us trapped and start to live a life that is aligned with our true selves. In conclusion, cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness is a powerful tool for those seeking to break free from the matrix and live authentically. By becoming more self-aware and practicing mindfulness, individuals can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning that have kept them trapped and start to live a life that is true to their own values and beliefs. It is through this process of self-discovery and inner reflection that we can begin to break free from the confines of society and live a life that is truly our own. Embracing personal growth and development. In this subchapter, we will delve into the importance of embracing personal growth and development as a crucial step in breaking free from the confines of the matrix and living authentically. For those who feel stuck in the matrix, it is essential to understand that personal growth is a key component in reclaiming your power and living a life that is true to yourself. The matrix, as we often refer to it, represents the societal norms, expectations, and conditioning that have been imposed upon us since birth. It is a system that dictates how we should live, think, and behave, often leading us to conform to a life that is not in alignment with our true selves. By embracing personal growth and development, we can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning that have kept us trapped in this artificial reality. One of the first steps in getting out of the matrix is recognizing that there is a need for change. This involves acknowledging that the current way of living is not fulfilling and that there is a desire for something more meaningful and authentic. By embracing personal growth, we can begin to explore our true desires, passions, and values, and start to align our lives with what truly matters to us. Personal growth and development also involve taking responsibility for our own lives and choices. It requires us to let go of the victim mentality and instead empower ourselves to create the life we truly desire. By cultivating self-awareness, self-love, and self-compassion, we can begin to break free from the limitations of the matrix and step into our true power. In conclusion, embracing personal growth and development is a transformative journey that can lead us out of the matrix and into a life of authenticity, fulfillment, and purpose. By taking the time to invest in ourselves, cultivate self-awareness, and align our lives with our true values, we can break free from the societal conditioning that has kept us stuck and start living a life that is true to ourselves. It is through this process of personal growth that we can reclaim our power, awaken to our true potential, and create a life that is truly our own. Connecting with your inner guidance and intuition. Connecting with your inner guidance and intuition is a crucial step in breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. Many of us have been conditioned by society to rely on external sources for guidance and validation, but true empowerment comes from tapping into our own inner wisdom. By learning to trust our intuition and tune into our inner guidance, we can navigate life with greater clarity and confidence. The matrix, as described in this book, is a metaphor for the societal norms and expectations that often keep us trapped in a cycle of conformity and limitation. It is a system that dictates how we should think, feel, and behave, often leading us away from our true selves. Getting out of the matrix means breaking free from these constraints and reclaiming our autonomy and authenticity. It is about challenging the status quo and daring to live a life that is aligned with our deepest values and desires. One of the key reasons why we should strive to break free from the matrix is that it hinders our personal growth and spiritual evolution. When we are constantly seeking approval and validation from external sources, we lose touch with our own inner guidance and intuition. This disconnect can lead to feelings of confusion, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. By reconnecting with our inner wisdom, we can tap into a source of unlimited potential and creativity. So, how can we connect with our inner guidance and intuition? The first step is to quiet the mind and tune into our inner world. This can be done through practices such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature. By creating space for silence and reflection, we can better hear the whispers of our intuition. It is also important to trust ourselves and have faith in our own wisdom. By letting go of self-doubt and fear, we can open ourselves up to the powerful guidance that resides within us. In conclusion, connecting with our inner guidance and intuition is a transformative journey that can lead us to a life of greater freedom, authenticity, and joy. By breaking free from the matrix and daring to live differently, we can reclaim our power and create a reality that is aligned with our true selves. Trust in your inner wisdom, listen to the whispers of your intuition, and dare to follow your own path. The journey to exiting the matrix starts from within. Chapter 4: Living Authentically. Aligning your actions with your values and beliefs. Aligning your actions with your values and beliefs is crucial when it comes to breaking free from the constraints of the matrix and living authentically. The matrix, as defined in this book, represents the societal norms, expectations, and conditioning that often dictate how we should live our lives. Many people find themselves feeling stuck in the matrix, living a life that doesn't align with their true values and beliefs. It is only by aligning our actions with what truly matters to us that we can break free from this cycle and live a more fulfilling and authentic life. One of the first steps in aligning your actions with your values and beliefs is to identify what those values and beliefs actually are. Take some time to reflect on what is truly important to you, what you are passionate about, and what brings you joy and fulfillment. This process of self-discovery is essential in order to understand what you should be focusing on and how you should be living your life in order to be true to yourself. Once you have a clear understanding of your values and beliefs, it is important to start taking intentional actions that align with them. This may involve making some difficult decisions, such as changing career paths, ending toxic relationships, or letting go of certain habits or behaviors that no longer serve you. It can be challenging to step out of your comfort zone and make these changes, but it is necessary in order to break free from the matrix and live authentically. Living in alignment with your values and beliefs also means being true to yourself in all aspects of your life. This includes how you interact with others, the choices you make on a daily basis, and the goals you set for yourself. By staying true to who you are and what you believe in, you will find a sense of inner peace and fulfillment that cannot be achieved by simply following the expectations of society. In conclusion, aligning your actions with your values and beliefs is a key step in breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. By taking the time to identify what truly matters to you and making intentional choices that align with those values, you can create a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and true to who you are. It may not always be easy, but the rewards of living authentically are well worth the effort. Creating a life that reflects your true self. Creating a life that reflects your true self is essential for breaking free from the confines of the matrix and living authentically. The matrix is a metaphor for the societal norms and expectations that often dictate how we should live our lives. It can be easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, conforming to the expectations of others and losing sight of who we truly are. However, by taking the steps to create a life that aligns with our true selves, we can break free from this matrix and live a more fulfilling and authentic life. One of the first steps to creating a life that reflects your true self is to take the time to reflect on your values, beliefs, and passions. What is important to you? What do you believe in? What brings you joy and fulfillment? By getting clear on these aspects of yourself, you can begin to align your life with your true self and break free from the constraints of the matrix. Another important aspect of creating a life that reflects your true self is to set boundaries and learn to say no to things that do not align with your values and beliefs. It can be easy to get caught up in people-pleasing and saying yes to things that we don't truly want to do. However, by setting boundaries and learning to say no, we can prioritize our own needs and desires, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. In addition to setting boundaries, it is important to surround yourself with people who support and uplift you on your journey to living authentically. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who encourage you to be true to yourself can help you stay on track and break free from the matrix. Seek out community and connection with others who share your values and beliefs, and you will find the strength and support you need to live authentically. Ultimately, creating a life that reflects your true self is a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to let go of the expectations of others. By taking the time to reflect on your values, set boundaries, surround yourself with supportive people, and stay true to yourself, you can break free from the matrix and live a life that is truly your own. Remember, you have the power to create the life you desire. All it takes is the courage to step out of the matrix and into your authentic self, navigating challenges and obstacles on the path to authentic living. In our journey towards living authentically, we are bound to encounter challenges and obstacles that may hinder our progress. These challenges often come in the form of societal norms, expectations, and conditioning that have kept us trapped in what is known as the matrix. The matrix is a metaphor for the system of beliefs, values, and behaviors that society imposes on us from a young age. It dictates how we should live, what we should strive for, and who we should be. The first step in navigating these challenges is to understand what the matrix is and why it is important to break free from it. The matrix represents a collective illusion that has been created to maintain control and conformity among the masses. It limits our potential for growth and self-discovery by keeping us in a state of fear, doubt, and complacency. By recognizing the matrix for what it is, we can begin to question its validity and seek out alternatives that align with our true values and aspirations. To break free from the matrix, we must be willing to confront our fears and insecurities head-on. This may involve stepping out of our comfort zones, challenging long-held beliefs, and redefining our sense of self. It requires courage, determination, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. By facing our fears and pushing past our limitations, we can begin to dismantle the barriers that have kept us trapped in a cycle of conformity and mediocrity. It is also important to seek support and guidance from like-minded individuals who share our desire for authentic living. Surrounding ourselves with a community of people who understand our struggles and aspirations can provide us with the encouragement and motivation needed to stay the course. By connecting with others who are also on the path to authenticity, we can draw strength from their experiences and insights and find solace in knowing that we are not alone in our journey. In conclusion, navigating challenges and obstacles on the path to authentic living requires a commitment to self-exploration, growth, and transformation. It involves breaking free from the constraints of the matrix, confronting our fears, and seeking out support from a community of like-minded individuals. By taking these steps, we can begin to reclaim our power, autonomy, and sense of purpose, and live our lives in alignment with our true selves. It is a journey of self-discovery and empowerment that is well worth the effort and sacrifice. Chapter 5: Thriving Outside the Matrix. Building relationships based on authenticity and connection. In a world where conformity and superficiality often reign supreme, it can be challenging to build genuine relationships based on authenticity and connection. However, for those who want to break free from the confines of the matrix and live their lives differently, cultivating meaningful connections is essential. By focusing on being true to yourself and forming relationships that are built on honesty and vulnerability, you can create a support system that will help you navigate the journey of exiting the matrix. The first step in building relationships based on authenticity and connection is to understand what the matrix is and why it is important to break free from it. The matrix represents the societal norms, expectations, and pressures that dictate how we should live our lives. It is a system that values conformity over individuality, material wealth over personal fulfillment, and superficiality over genuine connections. By recognizing the limitations of the matrix and the toll it can take on our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, we can begin to see the importance of stepping outside of its confines. To break free from the matrix, it is crucial to surround yourself with people who share your desire to live authentically and who support your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. These individuals will serve as your allies, your confidants, and your sounding boards as you navigate the challenges of exiting the matrix. By forming relationships based on authenticity and connection, you can create a sense of community and belonging that will sustain you as you venture into uncharted territory. Authentic relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and open communication. To cultivate these qualities in your connections, it is essential to be honest and vulnerable with those around you. By sharing your true thoughts, feelings, and experiences, you invite others to do the same, creating a space where authenticity can thrive. This level of openness and transparency is what sets authentic relationships apart from superficial ones and allows for deep connections to form. In conclusion, building relationships based on authenticity and connection is a vital aspect of breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. By surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who support your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth, you can create a strong support system that will sustain you as you navigate the challenges of exiting the matrix. By fostering relationships built on honesty, vulnerability, and mutual respect, you can cultivate a sense of community and belonging that will empower you to live your life on your own terms. Finding fulfillment and purpose in your life. In a world where conformity and societal expectations often dictate our actions and beliefs, it can be easy to feel trapped in a metaphorical matrix that limits our potential for fulfillment and purpose. But it is possible to break free from this matrix and live authentically, in alignment with your true values and desires. This subchapter will explore how you can find fulfillment and purpose in your life by stepping out of the matrix and embracing your unique path. One of the first steps to finding fulfillment and purpose in your life is to understand what the matrix is and why it is important to break free from its constraints. The matrix represents the system of beliefs, norms, and expectations that society imposes on individuals, often leading to a sense of disconnection from our true selves. By recognizing the ways in which the matrix influences our thoughts and actions, we can begin to challenge these limiting beliefs and create space for personal growth and self-discovery. To break free from the matrix, it is essential to cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness. This means taking the time to reflect on your values, goals, and passions, and aligning your actions with your authentic self. By practicing self-care and listening to your intuition, you can start to break free from the cycle of conformity and begin living a more meaningful and purposeful life. Finding fulfillment and purpose in your life also involves letting go of external validation and approval. Instead of seeking validation from others, focus on cultivating a sense of self-worth and confidence from within. Trust in your abilities and believe in your unique gifts and talents, knowing that you have the power to create the life you desire. Ultimately, breaking free from the matrix and living authentically is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. By embracing your true self and following your heart, you can find fulfillment and purpose in your life that goes beyond societal expectations. Remember that you have the power to create your own reality and live a life that is true to who you are, contributing positively to the world around you. In order to truly break free from the confines of the matrix and live authentically, it is essential to start by contributing positively to the world around you. This not only benefits those around you, but it also helps to solidify your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. By making a conscious effort to make a difference in the lives of others, you are actively working towards breaking free from the societal norms and expectations that hold you back. One of the key reasons why it is important to contribute positively to the world around you is because it fosters a sense of connection and community. When you take the time to help others, whether it be through acts of kindness, volunteering, or simply offering a listening ear, you are building relationships and creating a sense of belonging. This sense of connection is essential for breaking free from the isolation and detachment that often comes with living within the confines of the matrix. Another reason why contributing positively to the world around you is crucial for breaking free from the matrix is because it allows you to tap into your own unique talents and abilities. When you use your skills to help others, you not only make a difference in their lives, but you also gain a sense of purpose and fulfillment. By embracing your own strengths and using them to benefit others, you are taking active steps towards living authentically and breaking free from the limitations that society places upon you. Furthermore, contributing positively to the world around you can also help to shift your perspective and focus away from the materialistic and superficial aspects of the matrix. When you engage in acts of kindness and generosity, you are reminded of the importance of empathy, compassion, and human connection. This shift in focus can help you to break free from the consumer-driven mindset that often keeps individuals trapped within the confines of the matrix. Ultimately, by contributing positively to the world around you, you are taking proactive steps towards breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. Whether it be through acts of kindness, volunteering, or simply being present for those in need, your efforts make a difference not only in the lives of others, but also in your own journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Remember, the power to break free lies within you, and by contributing positively to the world around you, you are actively choosing to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Chapter 6. Embracing your true potential. Stepping into your power and embracing your unique gifts. In order to truly break free from the confines of the matrix and live authentically, it is essential to step into your power and embrace your unique gifts. The matrix, as we know it, is a system of control and manipulation that limits our potential and keeps us trapped in a cycle of conformity and mediocrity. By recognizing and harnessing your own personal power, you can begin to break free from these constraints and live a life that is truly your own. Each and every one of us possesses unique gifts and talents that are meant to be shared with the world. By embracing these gifts, you not only empower yourself, but you also inspire others to do the same. It is through the expression of our unique talents that we are able to break free from the matrix and live a life that is aligned with our true purpose and passion. One of the first steps to stepping into your power is to cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness. By taking the time to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, you can begin to uncover your true desires and motivations. This self-awareness is essential for understanding your unique gifts and how they can be used to break free from the matrix. Once you have identified your unique gifts, it is important to take action and start using them to create the life you desire. Whether it is through creative expression, entrepreneurship, or community service, finding ways to share your gifts with the world will not only empower you, but it will also help you to break free from the constraints of the matrix. In conclusion, stepping into your power and embracing your unique gifts is essential for breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. By cultivating self-awareness, taking action, and sharing your gifts with the world, you can begin to create a life that is truly your own. Remember, you have the power to break free from the matrix and live a life that is aligned with your true purpose and passion. Embodying self-love and self-acceptance. In this subchapter, we will delve into the importance of embodying self-love and self-acceptance as key components in breaking free from the matrix and living authentically. Many of us have been conditioned by society to conform to certain standards and expectations, leading us to neglect our own needs and desires in favor of fitting in. However, true liberation can only be achieved when we learn to love and accept ourselves unconditionally. The matrix, in this context, refers to the systems and structures that limit our thinking and constrain our actions. It encompasses societal norms, cultural beliefs, and personal insecurities that keep us trapped in a cycle of conformity and self-doubt. By embodying self-love and self-acceptance, we can begin to dismantle these barriers and break free from the constraints of the matrix. Self-love is the act of recognizing and honoring our worth, regardless of external validation or approval. It involves treating ourselves with kindness, compassion, and respect, as we would a cherished friend or loved one. When we cultivate a deep sense of self-love, we are better equipped to make decisions that align with our true desires and values, rather than those imposed upon us by external forces. Self-acceptance, on the other hand, is the practice of embracing all aspects of ourselves, including our flaws, imperfections, and vulnerabilities. It requires us to let go of judgment and criticism, and instead, embrace our whole selves with love and compassion. When we learn to accept ourselves unconditionally, we free ourselves from the need to seek validation or approval from others, thereby breaking free from the chains of the matrix. In order to truly break free from the matrix and live authentically, we must first embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-empowerment. By embodying self-love and self-acceptance, we can begin to unravel the layers of conditioning and programming that have kept us bound to a life that is not truly our own. Through this process, we can reclaim our power, our autonomy, and our sovereignty, paving the way for a life that is truly aligned with our deepest desires and highest potential. Inspiring others to break free and live authentically. Are you tired of feeling trapped in a life that doesn't feel authentic to who you truly are? Do you find yourself going through the motions every day, feeling like a puppet controlled by external forces? If so, you may be stuck in what is commonly referred to as the matrix. The matrix is a metaphor for the societal constructs and expectations that dictate how we should live our lives. It's the invisible web of rules and norms that keep us playing small and conforming to a life that doesn't align with our true desires and values. But fear not, because there is a way out of the matrix. It is possible to break free from the chains that bind you and live a life that is truly authentic and fulfilling. The first step to exiting the matrix is to become aware of its existence and how it has been influencing your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Once you are able to see the matrix for what it is, you can begin to question its validity and start challenging the status quo. Inspiring others to break free and live authentically is a powerful act of rebellion against the matrix. By choosing to live your truth and follow your heart, you become a beacon of light for others who are also seeking liberation. Your courage and authenticity can inspire those around you to question their own beliefs and make the necessary changes to live a life that is in alignment with their true selves. One of the most effective ways to inspire others to break free from the matrix is by leading by example. Show others what is possible when you choose to live authentically and follow your passion. Share your journey of self-discovery and personal growth, and encourage others to do the same. By being a living testament to the power of authenticity, you can help others see that it is possible to break free from the chains of the matrix and live a life that is true to who they are. In conclusion, breaking free from the matrix and living authentically is a courageous and transformative journey that is available to anyone who is willing to take the leap. By inspiring others to question the status quo and live their truth, you can create a ripple effect of positive change that can ultimately lead to a more authentic and fulfilling world for all. So, take a stand, break free from the matrix, and live a life that is truly your own. Conclusion: living a life beyond the matrix. In conclusion, living a life beyond the matrix is not only possible, but essential for those seeking true fulfillment and authenticity. The matrix, as we have discussed throughout this book, represents the societal norms, expectations, and conditioning that can limit our potential and keep us feeling trapped in a cycle of unhappiness and unfulfillment. By breaking free from the matrix, we can begin to live our lives on our own terms, following our own desires and passions rather than conforming to the expectations of others. It is important to understand why we should get out of the matrix in order to truly commit to the journey of self-discovery and liberation. Staying within the confines of the matrix can lead to a life of conformity, complacency, and unfulfilled potential. By breaking free, we have the opportunity to explore our true selves, discover our passions and purpose, and live a life that is aligned with our deepest values and desires. Getting out of the matrix allows us to break free from societal conditioning and live authentically, in alignment with our true selves. So how can we get out of the matrix and begin living a life beyond its limitations? The first step is to become aware of the ways in which the matrix has influenced our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. This awareness allows us to begin questioning the societal norms and expectations that have been imposed upon us, and to start creating our own path based on our own desires and values. By cultivating self-awareness and mindfulness, we can begin to break free from the matrix and live authentically. It is also important to surround ourselves with like-minded individuals who support and encourage us on our journey to breaking free from the matrix. Finding a community of people who are also committed to living authentically can provide us with the support, guidance, and inspiration we need to stay on course and continue growing and evolving beyond the limitations of the matrix. By creating a supportive network of friends, family, and mentors, we can reinforce our commitment to living a life beyond the matrix and continue to grow and evolve as individuals. In conclusion, living a life beyond the matrix is a journey of self-discovery, liberation, and authenticity. By breaking free from societal conditioning and living in alignment with our true selves, we can begin to experience true fulfillment, joy, and purpose in our lives. It is up to each of us to take the necessary steps to break free from the matrix and begin living authentically, following our own path and creating a life that is truly our own. The journey may be challenging at times, but the rewards of living a life beyond the matrix are well worth the effort.